I can already reveal myself actually. Also, I gotta pause the stream real quick. Right. I still have 1 minute left. 1 minute to download the first replay, and then I'll do the introduction. Alright. Welcome, everybody. We currently have 6 viewers, but it's bound to get more. Welcome, everyone, to TRS. It is a Sunday, so we have the special Sunday edition TRS. I hope you're all doing amazingly. We have, once again, 7 replays to show. Let's do this. Right. I have downloaded the first one, so let's just start up the first game, which is Subterranean Animism. Or Subterranean Aneurysm, as people like to call it. Right. I'm gonna be starting once again with the English patch so you guys can see spell names. Some might be long, and we make them long because we can. Right, start game. I hope it's not loud. Yeah, it's not loud. And let's just should be this one. Does this source work? Yeah, this is the source. Okay, so I've noticed that for Touhou 11, which I start in a 1280 by 960 window, I also use the same sources I use for Touhou 8 and 7 and 6, which I launch in 640 by 480. Also in a window. Right, now I just need to update the run information. Right, this is Subterranean Aneurysm. Player. I just messed around with some line wrapping and how I can do everything automatically. EXE middle. Right, difficulty. I'm gonna check in the replay. Difficulty hard. Which is a base difficulty and also a bit underrated, so I'm gonna have a fun time watching that. Right. I also specify survival or scoring in here, and as for skips, special conditions none. Oh, those are some very specific skips. Right, let's pop out the chat and share screen on Discord. Uh, I'll put them in a run box, those skips. So it says skip stage 1, watch stage 2 mid boss, skips the rate of the rest of stage 2, and I'll skip stage 3 as well. The stage 2 mid boss, which means that something interesting happened in there. Getting commentary from the void this time too. Really? Uh, really? Commentary from the void? No, not hearing anything. How was my day? Well, I just went to visit my grandma, and I had a red wine there, which is a usual visit to my grandma. Right, and that is why I originally set the commentary box is blank. Hold on, did I skip the stage to mid-boss? Yeah, I think I skipped the stage to mid-boss. Oh yeah, the commentary box is blank. Uh... Right, first we'll watch this. We'll check this out, and once we reach stage 4... I've never seen this strategy before. Dude, this is a new strat right there. And I find that based. Just gap forehead. Right, skip the rest of stage 2. I can close that run box now. Right, now we can skip through stage 3. I'll show the boss, though. And, yeah, people have noticed that I'm not here in the commentary box. Right. Now that we are at the stage 3 boss, I'm just gonna fix that. Actually, I know why this is the case. I'm not using the desktop app. Right. Of course, I need to use the Discord desktop app. Uh, 60 FPS, 720p. Yeah, that's what. Right. And I'm just gonna refresh that. Yeah, there's the refresh button. There I am. Look, I have appeared. Right, and because of that, I have completely missed this fight. Yeah, that's me in real life. If you ever encounter someone like that, run away. And that's the end of stage 3. Stage clear. Stage the 4th. Yeah, I see this strat a lot. I see this strat a lot. Let's check out the mid boss. Okay, this is a standard mid boss fight. Right. Hold on. I need to change my noise gate. Yeah, this was the emboss 1. See, if there are multiple mid bosses like that, there will be in the ECL script a function called main emboss 1, and main emboss 2 would then be this one. Right. I'm gonna change my noise gate. Actually, I already changed my noise gate. Yeah, I changed it last week. Which means that people should be able to hear me better this time, meaning I won't cut out as much, because I noticed that when I watched the VOD of last week's Sunday TRS. Yeah, guy, you are an ECL scripter, so you would be familiar with that name. Yeah, this is just a streaming section. Right, laser hell. Yeah, always grace on this laser hell. You get all the items. Oh look, someone has experienced the same thing as me. TRS is just a streaming section. If only all the hosts believed in that. Never realized I had it too high and I would cut out. Yeah. Non-spell time. Pretty hard non. Oh look, it's Satori's only spell. The thing is, it's like a meme to call this Satori's only spell, but this really is Satori's only unique spell that isn't remixed from another game. The other spells aren't really copied, they're more like a remix that, in the case of some spells, is actually a lot better. Also, I have never capped Satori's only spell on Heart or Lunatic. Had to make shit up for the fighters characters. Right. No, Suika appeared in photo games. Yeah, Suika appeared in photo games, and the spell called Deep Mist Labyrinth, that's a photo game spell. So like, it's designed around the ability to be able to cancel bullets with a camera. There was a bomb there. Couldn't tell if it was a good bomb. Whatever. We'll judge all the bombs of the next run. Okay. Yeah, you got trapped there. Good bomb. Ethical border of life and death. No, border of wave and particle. It says it says it right there, and I'm not even reading it. What am I even launching the game for in English for? Ethical or bust? I like this attitude of yours. Yes, this is a cap. It's a good cap. Not that hard. Just give Remo a camera. Just give Remo a camera when you reach stage 4. You know, now that I think about it, what is the Remo C bomb in this game? Because I don't actually remember. Do you see my SAL? I'm not sure I remember it. I'm not sure I've seen that. I might have been there, but I'm not sure I remember that. Anyways, what is Remo? Remo is the localized black hole one. Okay. Like the fall release. Because for Rainbow C, a camera type bomb would actually make sense. Maybe someone could mod that. Actually deals more damage the closer the enemy is to the center of you. Okay, gotta try that one in action and find routes that would make this useful. Bow Whip is one of the hardest spells of Satori. It's so fast I can't see much of it, and the movement is really precise. Valid viewpoint. What the heck happened there? Acceptable death. Still, what the heck happened? Bruv. Like learning a bike. Well, I do know how to ride a bike, but I never learned how to cap bow up. Yeah, Touhou is like riding a bike, but the bike is on fire and you're driving on a tightrope. The I didn't make this. Okay, that's a unique restream if I've ever seen one. That anyways, hold on, what's gonna happen here? You could have gapped and you wouldn't need the bomb, but you already have the power back. Yeah, you could have gapped, but you already have the power back. I never learned how to ride a bike, then I almost crashed into an old man and never rode a bike again. And that's how tired old man became tired. I don't see people doing this section in this lane rather than the middle one. But that's just as valid. And it doesn't really impact you. But as for the bike thing, with the bike being on fire, I didn't make this statement up. I think I saw it in a video. Oh, I just realized the game audio is super low. It better be that way. Like it better be super low rather than like really high. So I'm not gonna turn it up. If I'm not speaking, you're gonna. All right, he didn't do this. He didn't do the safe stretch, so now you have to misdirect all of these fairies all the way up there. And that was a really tight dodge. But you did it anyway. Screw you, Gustari. In Boab, I had 500 incentives and I still didn't understand what I'm supposed to do. Well, see. You use you can align yourself with the 2 from the spell bonus of the previous spell, and then you can get into the safe spot. This is something I saw in one of Mino's Let's Play of Subterranean Animism. You should check his videos out. They're good. No. Okay. Yeah, that's also how you fail the spell. Yeah, you can also just die, and then you can use the suicide frames to align yourself into the safe spot. I can see why you bombed there. Looks like you had a bit of trouble reading that spell. Just keep trying. This is what I've been doing with PDH. Pristine then Mako Hell, the final spell of... Ouch! Yeah, this is what I've been doing with Pristine then Mako Hell in Touhou 15, and I still haven't capped it. Small Demon's Revival. That looks a lot like... yeah, looks like the Speedkill strat. It's a different Speedkill strat though. Like, and now it's no longer the Speedkill strat. Like, I think you either try to go for the Speedkill, or you just made your own strat. Both of which would be based. Tempestus Second Son. Not sure what that second word there means. Good stage title. Yeah, just gap forehead. Yeah, just gap 3 head. You were expecting me to say just gap 2 head, which is exactly what I said just now. Second Son is an alt name for Oku because she's bright. No, she's stupid. Yeah, the sun uses nuclear fusion. Cap PBH accidentally. Congratulations. Blazing Wheel. I saw people die to that spell. This shouldn't happen here, right? Okay. Not the... I have jinxed people before. Just wanna say that I have jinxed people before. Alright, and on these things you can, in theory, bomb every one of them and you'll just get your power back. But this person doesn't have to because they're just good. Choking Wheel. Left the stage except the streaming section. Imagine if Ramusi actually had a camera-based bomb and it just stopped working on oh, could due to the radiation messing up the photos too hard. It would then. What happened here? Desync? If the replay desyncs, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. That's a desync. That has got to be a desync because this is next spell movement. The, one day, one day we'll have a fix for that. But I wanna see just how long is this gonna survive for just game overs due to desyncing. Replay from stage 5 for falls until stage 6 transition. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Clear RG manip for subterranean suck. You know, I might have a meme patch installed, but I'm not sure. But SA isn't the kind of game that I meme hard on to have meme patches on. Alright, I just saw the catwalk performance again, and yeah, this is an average 1cc catwalk. Do you know what animism means? No! I don't even know what aneurysm means, and I use that word. But I've never used the word animism except when I refer to this game. I think it's discovered yet why the desync happens. But it's known how to avoid it. Did I stop fast forwarding early enough? There's even a substantial portion of SA fans don't know what half the title means. I don't even know what I didn't even know what the word subterranean means or that it even existed before seeing this game. Still desyncs. I think I stopped fast forwarding too late. Animism is like a second term for cum. Hey, when I get timed out, just kidding. Right. Next on the epic schedule, Unco. Yeah, just Unco. Hold on, I'll be right back. Right, I have returned. Animism. Sub, under, terra, earth. Animism refers to religions that worship and defy aspects of natures. Right, let's launch this game. For this game, I'm actually gonna go into my thgrub folder first and check that I don't have any meme patches installed. st1bs.ecl. I probably don't want that. But what I do want is probably the replay. Right, so that's the replay. I'll open it up real quick and also drag it into my replay folder. And I'm doing those things now. If only I knew how to use Rabbitdog's amazing software. Right, so this is the replay. I just don't care about the whole. Okay. Right, whatever. Default skips. Right. Right, I have to skip with Z, and I still haven't configured my controls for this game. So I use the actual Z key on my German keyboard. Can't see game. Of course. Touhou 18. Unconnected marketeers. Difficulty. This is normal survival. And this is Marissa. Right. Of course, nobody saw that I literally just updated the run information. No, no, no. It has always been like that. And you were always able to see the game. I've never seen that before. And has anyone encountered that? That's the stage 2 music. Dude, I'm gonna fast forward. It's a black screen. Uh. Alright, perhaps I need to click that I button. That's big. Yeah, I'm just gonna casually scale it down. Like right here. Then just align it and expand. Right. Right, this is what's happening. Right, so stage 1, it has just concluded, and now it's just this. Has anyone encountered this before? Dude, the thing is, I wouldn't mind you joining the VC to commentate. Right. This is, I think, stage 5 or stage 6 music. Yeah, this is stage 6. No, here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fast forward until I get the credits music. Also, I just want to casually mention that it's at 2 FPS. Alright. Gonna take too long to reach the credits. I'm just gonna move on to stage 2. I only encountered anything remotely difficult when playing around with this extra difficulty main game, not a normal game at all. I've also encountered this when using a bug where if you enter the manual and exit it 16 times, then start the game, that that you end up in extra stage, but with a bug difficulty that's not even one of the main game difficulties anymore. Desync. Desync. Fast forwarding during the slowdown on defeating extras. Desync. You know what? I'm literally posting the link to this replay in chat. Stage 4. Extend. Hold on. Do I have some bin hacks in there? No, I think what's happening is that I have some bin hacks enabled? Uh, no. I'm checking my thgrub files and I don't see any bin hacks. And this is a vanilla version of the game, otherwise thgrub wouldn't even launch it. No, I think the replay is just bugged in those stages. Rip for being late. You can always watch the VOD if you wanna see your replay. Right. Hopefully no more desyncs. Still, I am wondering what this extends on at the very start was. Is this another one of those unco replay glitches? Hold on, I'm gonna check the comment actually. That's also something I'm supposed to do. My first UM wants to see using where I decided to share it since it's one of my best. If I check the replay on a Lunar Cast, a game UM character Marissa clear difficulty normal search. Marissa normal wants to see, yeah, it says nothing in the comments either on Jisoo card. Okay. Yeah, could be it. I'm not really sure what the Jisoo card is or any of the bugs associated with it, even though I feel like I should know about that. But whatever. That could be very well be the cause for the. Alright, you're not even talking about the replay glitches, you're just talking about the extend. Gives a life when obtained, and adds a life on stage starts. Adds a life piece on stage starts. Yeah, that does explain it. That does explain the extend at the stage start, but as for the glitchiness of the replay, I'll have to investigate it further. Except I don't even know where I would start investigating replays. A leftmost card. Okay. Maybe I should read chat more. For some reason, only when I'm hosting, not when I'm like just commenting, but only when I'm hosting, I have a really hard time keeping up with chat. I know what hosting does to me. No, this. Alright, I should mod that high quality ribbon. No, that Jesus thing. I said Jesus. That Jitsu thing. That drawing on the card. It reminds me of those statues, those small statues that primitive cultures would make to represent their gods. Okay, good night, class. Also, that was an unfortunate death. That's kind of what Japan is. Even a primitive culture with that makes those small statues to represent their gods. Replay doesn't desync on stock Anko. So it's either something with THCrab or one of my meme patches. I'll have to look at that. But does the thing happen where stage 1 goes on forever? 5 FPS. Also no. I really do have to look at it further. Let's see. What other files do I have? So I know that the exe is vanilla. I know that the exe is vanilla, and I know that I don't have anything special in the patch files for base TSA. Uh, so either I got a very unlucky start of the game, or it's something in THCrab itself that's causing this. Or I just sped up in a very specific way, alongside with being unlucky with how the game started. The music in this stage is really good. Jesus statues are the statues of Bodhisattva Kshitigava, known as Jitsubutatsu in Japan. They're commonly found by roadsides and graveyards. Let's drop the G from graveyards. People usually treat the statues well and give them hats when it's raining, and scarves when it's snowing, and things like that. That's cute. Marissa gave one a hat in IN and we found it again in HSIF. Is that one of those things that only happens in the endings? I'd have to check that. Oh, that's Narumi. Is that really the lore of Narumi? I mean, I kinda know that Narumi is a statue. But is Narumi really a Jesus statue that Marissa gave a hat to all the way back in Touhou 8? Hua. Good dialogue. Well, it's never officially confirmed, but it's pretty much implied since every protagonist has a stage boss that's associated with them among stage 1, 4. Also, yes, Narumi Sajitsu. Rema has On, Aya has Nemunu, Sirena has Eternity, and Marissa has Narumi. Okay. Okay. That's Narumi. Right on is like Remu's dog statue, and and Narumi's Marissa's Jiso. Okay. They also match the characters and the stages the characters appear in also match the playable characters' seasons. So that makes sense. Jesus is also seen as the protector of children's souls, which shines into the first stage of Wobak, taking place by the Sign of Kavara. Sign of Kavara is a place by the Sansu River where souls of dead children hang out. And one of them would be Aika, who isn't really a child, just a failed attempt at birth. What's the link between Aya and Nemuno? It's maybe we should say something about the game, or I should say something about the game. But the player has been capturing all the spells so far. I haven't been noticing any deaths. This is some good play. If it's same territory, anything, have a pact with her. Check the dialogue. Right. Uh, we don't have an H6 run. We don't have an H6 run on the schedule. Also, max lives because of the Jisoo card. Yeah, I think this is definitely gonna 1cc because that's maximum lives. You should be working right now, then go work. Go to work and I'll talk about this game. Unco. That was a very unfortunate restream attempt. I think you should start restreaming about now. Yeah, that was a good place. Okay, that was a better restream. For these, but for streaming and restreaming with like streaming patterns like that, uh, start to restream preferably very early, so you have time. That was an unfortunate death to this mid spell. But you restream early, so you have time. I think there you do go through the lanes. Not so I think that was correct. Yeah, this is a streaming pattern. Uh, Looks like you had a bit of trouble understanding the streaming, the streaming. So, Deserve Bomb. Okay, this is pretty simple. Not too. Looks like something you can gorilla. Right. We have reached Shimata. That is the strat on this spell. Yep, let's see. Even canceling some bullets with the back door to have better gaps. Yeah, that's a base way to do the spell, actually. Yeah, and about now. Yeah, about now the boss should appear, and here you can just stream upwards. And also cancel off these bullets with the back door. Very good. Non-spell. Next spell. You can... you can really cheese this with the door. Yeah, just back door, forehead. Right. In the meantime, I'm gonna download the next replay. Next spell. Seems like... Okay, that does look like a strategy. Bullet market. And I'm gonna use the non-spell as time to put in the next replay. Just 6 to 2. I'm gonna open it in Hex Editor. Oh yeah, this is like TS. This is like the new TSS meme. Just spin for it. Now you can spin TSS. Yeah, and the player doesn't seem to be losing the ideal lanes, so I'll just prepare for the next replay in the meantime, which is also Unco. Extra stage, so we'll have something different to show. I should also keep the run information open. Final spell time. Okay. Yeah, look good. No, this is not the final spell. That's the final spell. This spell has a... I think now... No, the part where you do the meme strategy doesn't even exist on this difficulty. Extra Rainbow Survival. No bomb. Next replace. No bomb. No focus. No cards. Right, I'm gonna change the run information immediately. Extra survival. And this is a Rainbow N B N C N F. No focus. This will be interesting. I viewed playback once more. I have to run information in. Extra stage, Apocalypse Mining. Nice no card run with this blue Magatama in. Clearly this is a fake run. Forehead. Hold on, but this is show the mouse cursor. It does show the mouse cursor for modern engine games in OBS. Yeah, because that's how I set it up. Yeah, those are probably gonna be standard stage shots. Still impressive that you can no focus the entire extra stage. And also the boss. I've never seen that. That was a good dodge. Okay, but I do know that the submitter knows what focusing is, so they didn't just say no focus on the form because they don't know what focusing even is, which hasn't happened before, but I could imagine it happening. Fox. Good cap. Kuda Gitsune. Cylinder Fog. No, I kind of just want to listen to the extra stage music and not say a lot because of that. But I never really listened to this music before. I should do that. Just have UM music running in the background next time I do TH script development. Okay. Okay, but I like this part less than the one that came before it. You can tell that I don't have anything a lot to say, and I don't have a lot to say about the gameplay because I'm just talking about the music right now. But you know, this has to be an entertaining stream, right? So I have to say things. But I haven't really seen this extra stage a lot, so whatever. Another commentator will probably join pretty soon, and then I have nothing to worry about. Okay. Good strategy. Welcome back. This thing was sad. Right. Yeah. I would have liked to watch it. I think that the second time I tried to play stage 6, if I simply let go of control earlier at the end of stage 6, at the end of stage 5, then it wouldn't have desynced. One more dumb death. Okay. IDK, if it, you need to let go of control on the mid-boss dialogue. Uh, hmm. Reap. You know, Monday we should actually investigate essay replay problems. Also, regarding the special condition, but yeah, extra stage limit was to be seen. I'm not sure what is the normal way to do it. Grab the star. Uh, we don't need to do the normal way. I mean, sure, the star would complain about it, but I wouldn't. But like, it's a new strategy. You should go brag about it. Right, let's talk about the snow focus gameplay actually. Uh, yeah, that's actually really possible to do. Like, the thing is, I haven't noticed a lot of really crazy things where the fact that you're no focusing makes this insane. Okay, but this is a bit tough. Yeah, the player's having to go all the way to the top to be able to no focus dodge that part because down at the bottom, being that stuff doesn't look dodgeable. No focus. Like just also, this has been going on for a while. This fight. Spin. This is probably gonna be dodging at the top. Yeah, but this is also very difficult. So that's pretty impressive as well. By the way, have there even been any misses so far? But yeah, also for stage 5 ends, but I was kinda going for speed kill, but if I see it's not looking good, I had a safe way to go around. So I just tend to not die. Speed kill RNG. Speed kill isn't RNG. You can do this. You can do the speed kill every time. Bubble RNG. Yeah, the bubbles, they are RNG. Yeah, if your movement is bad and you get bad bubble RNG, then still from what I've seen, that speed kill strategy, it looks like you can do that every time. What even is the spell? Like what? Like what? What is Zune trying to tell us with this? Only my fault when I died with that strat. So here's a bit of a funny thing. I actually don't no longer remember if he even died or not. Like I genuinely can't tell, even though this replay was like an hour ago. Okay, so that's why I don't remember a death. Rough moment. Yeah, this looks sort of doable, but like that was a me moment. Right, we're down to the last star. So just this spell and the next one. This is a very interesting spell. But like it's a one of these slow dense spells, so how is this gonna go no focus? And the player doesn't seem to be doing cool things with the ball. Yeah, but surprisingly they're managing. They're managing. This is a slow dense spell, but they're managing to do this on focus. $30 left. Yeah, it looks manageable. Still, this is like a... This is a... Still, I have to mention, this is a slow dense spell. I think this one might be more meme. Okay, that was really good. That was good movement. Right, final spell time. Blatant, blatant base shmup reference, by the way. Like, literally base shmup reference up there. Yeah, the final spell gets denser the further you get into it. And you can't cancel the final. So that'll be interesting. Still managing to avoid everything. I could get a compote. No. Right, last phase. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, that's the slow dance part. Okay, but that's a no. This is the sort of strat I would expect someone to do even if they were focusing. But it works, no focus. Okay, but that is really tight. That really was really tight. That felt awesome. Right, so I'm impressed with this run. Entire extra stage, no card, no bomb, no focus. Very good. Uh, Next on the epic schedule. Uh, I got pinged for something and I have no idea what this image means. TD. Oh, I think this is related to the next replay, which is which is just normal survival. That comment. Alright, last run's comment says, I don't know why I did this. Well, I'm glad you did anyways, because this is good. Right, so the comment for the next run is, which is from Pigeon, TD Normal Survival. Are you ready for X Years of Rust Part 3, 6 Years of Rust Part 2? We'll see. First I'm gonna launch the game to have some background noise. This is TH11. What am I? Stupid. 10 desires. Windowed. Always go window mode. That's loud. Right. I am once again using the volume mixer in order to keep the volume balance between sound effects and music while turning it down all the way. Right. App data, roaming, Shanghai Alice, TH13 replay. I hope I don't have any meme patches in this game, but like I have nothing in this game, not even a score file or replays. So I don't think I have meme patches. Right. 210611. Right, Pigeon is like a POV player, so I think that he hasn't played other Touhou games for 6 years, and that is the context. You won't expect a plot twist. Okay. Hey, Pigeon, do you want to hop into commentary? I'd be glad to have you in here. I'm gonna do default skips. So stage 1, 2, and stage 3 stage section. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have enough French commentary on TRS. Keep Yoshika though. Yeah, I'm gonna show the stage 3 boss at normal speed. So that is where that theme comes from. Kyoko literally says it. Okay, that is stage 3. Right, so we're about to reach boss. No misses yet, actually. Hold on, did I update the run information? Oh, there you are.
You did not update the run information.
Okay. TD. Player. Pigeon.
Bonsoir, Monsieur 32 System. Is it French enough?
Yeah. That's the French commentary. Alright, so I think the context of this run is that you haven't played a traditional Touhou game for the past 5 years and that you've just been playing POV.
Well, since I did play Morph after POV, and then I did two attempts on SA, then one on UFO, and this one on TD, which my play before was no trend because I did not know about C-key thing. So this is taking my first time playing with C as well.
Okay. And of course with 6 years of rust because last time you played the game was in 2015.
Yes. The no trans thing. Even though I did uh, two plays with Yomo, just because I was curious on the gameplay, I had played a little bit of POV back then with all the characters I had, and it was interesting, and I figured, yeah, she had no range, so I just stopped playing, and I was studying too, so kind of complicated.
Alright.
But don't worry, it's a pigeon replay, so of course you have to expect anything.
Of course.
It is like UFO, but UFO is a different game.
Right. Glad you got to keep the change in UFO.
Of course, maybe. I did not have any gambling with anyone though, so I just decided yes. Actually, no, I was playing. I decided, okay, why not doing one try with Marissa because back in 2014, 2015, my only 1cc was Remu A at the time, and I never tried with Marissa. And I think I got to my PB because I reached Maze of Love, almost done the first wave. It was pretty nice for a first extra play at that time. It was a month ago. But they decided, yeah, no, it's uh, it's too hard. Let me just go back to normie mode and make normal plays great again. You can see that I'm a stubborn person, so I decided not to use the any bond during this Iron phase. Slash none. And also it was a submission for June and July, so I won't be submitting anything before August
Okay.
because I had something in May, so I'm kind of amount apart.
Right, this is a yeah. If this is a June submission, then you can submit something in August, but not in July.
Yeah. So I'm not doing anything currently.
Okay.
I'm hesitant with 14 or 15, even though I was a bit more focused on PODD. No misses normal so far. How are you doing? How was your day?
Well, today I went to my grandparents' house and I had a red wine, which is just a normal visit to my grandparents.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I had a wine.
What kind of wine? Red?
Red wine.
Classic.
Okay, but here's a little confession. I mix in a bit of water because I don't like the taste of red wine that much.
You,
I prefer white wine.
yeah, I can see why. I need to remember to get the word again. It's kind of strong, quote unquote. No, that's something else. Uh, like lemon. Taste of lemon. What is it again? Cannot remember. Like sour? No, it's not sour. It's something else. I guess sour? Maybe. I don't know. I forgot what. It's already been a day since English commentary for something.
Hey yo, this guy out there diluting his red wine. Yeah, this is the exact same reaction that the people who live at my grandparents' house had. And they're absolutely right.
I mean, there are some strong red wines, so
I think it was it had an alcohol concentration of 14%.
it's kind of strong. TBH, I think I mostly see like 10 to 13. Maybe just 12. 13 is quite rare. But I'm not a drinker, so like it's been I don't know many years because the last time was a champagne at a friend's, but it was like already 2 years more ago. I'm not too fond.
Well, at least I didn't get any stain.
It's a good thing.
I just have rust stains. Alright. This spell. Okay. Down.
It's a comfy spell.
That floor in the background, is that a round floor? Because that's what it looks like. It's certainly not a ceiling because of the direction that these faces are facing.
It's a road because the behind there's a door. Unless I
Okay.
I mean it's not 14. We aren't in DDC where you can get upside down. Besides, I never reached above mid boss stage 5 anyway, so I never got to that point.
Okay. Still ground floor. It doesn't even look like a sewer system. This looks more like just a building with a ground floor.
Well, behind is the building
I mean,
because
who
of the
would put
podium.
that background painting into a sewer system?
Well, because it's underground. The story.
Right, this is... Okay, this does look underground, but this is the sewer system.
Because in the story that I of course read everything. Despite it's part 2 6 years, I read the story. You might have noticed. You're actually going from Hakugakoro, then you go towards the cemetery behind the new shrine from Gakuen. That's why you meet Fugasa at some point. And they tell you that it's like in the cemetery and there's like some underground stuff that's going on by Yoshika Fleas. And that's why you are going underground.
Also, good death bomb.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me to use a bomb. I think it's my first in this run. I could have bombed way earlier.
Yeah, this does look like a stock photo. But does Zune have the rights to that photo? Hmm.
But does he have any rights? I mean, if it's a cultural reference, if it's outside, it shouldn't be an issue. I just saw recently someone posted a photo in another Discord of um, the photo of a CD cover of UFO with a Kogasa of the bridge that's in pictured in the CD. And that's it. I don't know any names and such.
UFO CD with a gas on the CD itself.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
like a bridge in the background. A wooden bridge, I think.
yeah. But I think Kagas is just a part of the UFO CD design.
It is. She is part of the UFO CD design. That's why I mentioned her. Because she's on the CD actually.
Yeah. It's part of a collection made by the stock photo company Imagefolio, so he probably bought it it's and is free to use it. That's how stock photos work after all. Just like how behind the barrier during the prison room battle in PCB, you can faintly see the stock photo of an unidentified Chinese store. You know, what I noticed on that prison river non-spill background is something that looks like exactly like the all-seeing eye on the dollar bill.
Mm.
I'm not sure if anybody else sees it, but I'm not sure why it's there.
I don't know.
Right, but about the replay, so far this is all standard things.
I mean, yeah, I don't know any routing and stuff. I mean, I know how to use C, and that like purple is like life, and green is bound, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, that if you use C, you can double the value. So I
Yeah.
tried.
Yeah, I've seen you do that, and I've noticed it in stage 4. I'm gonna skip all dialogue just to make the just to make the show shorter, if only by a bit. Nice boat. If that's something that anybody remembers here.
Hey, you just gotta surf on the wave. It's not that hard. Surf on the wave and you're free. Just that you don't have any surfboard to help with.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
I don't think I've seen you in chat before, so hello. Okay. Blazing wind. Minecraft Fireball War.
I had lots of space that kind of down to use a bomb.
Nice boat is an Immortal 2007 meme. Well, I've only ever heard it back in 2017 and early 2018, and then I kinda didn't see it ever since then.
Only played since 2014, so or 2015 for this game at least. So I have no idea.
Also, 2007? This game wasn't even out in 2007.
Mm, that's right.
Unless,
I mean,
unless
the only boat
Nice
that
Boat.
could be there would be Komachi, but we don't see the boat, so. And I think UFO was 2009,
I, th-
so neither.
I think that Nice Boat is just an unrelated meme that was then applied to TD when it came out. Alright, I'm supposed to skip dialogue.
Probably.
Good that I'm streaming to Discord because then people don't have to keep up with me trying to watch in sync. Killing the.
It's a good choice. I can't do that all the time. Some games I can do streaming for like a few minutes, and then it just goes out for some reason.
I'm streaming at about 5,000 kilobits per second to Twitch and also to Discord. I'm keeping up. I only have 15 megabits per second upload,
But you are not on laptop.
but nobody else is really uploading anything a lot in this house.
Yeah, but you are not on laptop. Because I think streaming on Discord is a bit more consuming, so maybe that's why. Like sometimes it goes down.
I'm not on my old laptop anymore. I have a I have an Epic PC now, so I can handle Discord streaming and Twitch streaming at the same time. Right, final
That
boss
makes sense.
time. Nice Boat meme originates from the School Days anime in 2007. When it was broadcast on TV, they censored some gory part of it with a stock video footage of a nice boat calmly floating around while Air on G-string played.
Nice.
Creative. And that's where Nice Boat originated. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that after TRS.
So this is pretty much blind play because that's where I lost instantly on 2015.
Okay. You can talk about what you were thinking in the moment.
Well, I was saying, of course, I was thinking, well, okay, so this is where I lost. So I must capture this. I must try to capture this in revenge, and that's what I did.
Okay. If you remember any thought processes you had while you were doing the run, just talk about them. I will uh, I will be away for a while.
Yeah. While Mr. 32 is away, I mean, thought process is simple. Is just, well, okay, I have to learn how to handle those things. So if I shoot arrows, there are blind spots. So I need to go through the blind spots. That's pretty much it. And then I only have one bomb left because I used too many of those before, so it's a bit issuing. And of course, those gaps are a bit reducing, so it can be a bit more complicated when they are beginning to go together. But at the very least, I was able to cap this, so that was kind of fun. So of course now we have this nice stuff, which I don't know too much of the work, so kind of complicated. Of course, I had to bump a little when it switched back to blue. This? Oh yeah, it's. Well, I saw that it was sometimes it does nothing, so yeah. You know, I mean, can go for this. I just spin around and around, and it's pretty much over. You know, it's just doing some kind of attraction theme. You know, not too much problem. You don't have to bomb there, right? I don't see the issue at all. I don't see the pigeon movement that can happen immediately, of course. I mean, you can pretty much surf around the big white balls. Of course, I saw that. So of course it's a cap, and yeah, I did spin around the ball a bit, not too far, but I did not think too much about it. I was kind of not concerned at all. And here, because it was blind, I did dance a little because I was, yeah, why not? And since I have no bomb, of course I have to try to cap everything at all blind, so it's a bit of an issue. But it was a nice build. I mean, it's a bit messy, but you know, the gaps aren't too scary. I mean, usually the cards are bigger than what we think. It's pretty lenient, usually, to get through. So of course, the question is how will go the final spot, because of course it's not a standard survival, because of course it's 6 years of nothing, of not playing, and of pretty much blindery because nothing much happened, and just trying to learn the how to use the C key. I mean, yeah, of course we get a few of these projectiles that every so often like just try to get around me. Okay, so it's just like targeting stuff. So it's not too complicated to see the process. so I shouldn't have any trouble, right? I mean, I just have to move around when it stops, and I don't have any issue at all. Of course, I will not try to be Daredevil at all and do anything. So I think I could have gone behind, but you don't go exactly to the bottom floor every time. So yeah, I mean it's fine. So yeah, you might think, yeah, of course it will be easy after that, but because it's the final phase that I've never done it, of course I won't be able to pretty much do anything at that rate. And since I have bombs, I mean now I don't have to do a lot more. So yeah. Could have been a no miss after nothing at all, so, which show how the game can be learnable pretty swiftly when you know how to use the C key. Kinda sad that I did was able to reach the final phase and nope, not a no miss. It could have been a good plot, but no, it's a more standard plot twist than you would think. Do you agree with that, Mr. 32?
Yeah,
A standard survivor that turns out no miss.
I'm not sure what you said, but I agree.
Oh, that I almost did a no miss in that run.
Yeah, yeah, you played pretty well actually in the whole run.
Yeah, this was the plot twist. We did not no miss in the end.
Right, I'm gonna update the run information now, and then I download the replay.
I see that. Ah, it's Mr. Jax. Mr. Jax, a good POV player.
That's nice.
I think we did some matches. It was very nice, even though it was like 9 months ago. A cool person.
Right, let's drag the replay in, and let's launch the game. I am going to launch with no patches. EOSD.
Mm.
The embodiment of Scarlet Devil. I am not playing in full screen. Right now I just need to adjust this so you all see the game.
So far it's a black screen on stream. Oh, it appeared. Okay, it's all good.
Okay, as for the skips. Special conditions no bomb, fast forward stage 1, 2 and 3, but show mailing, which is basically default skips. Also fast forward is working. Also I'm using MIDI because WAV sound literally doesn't work for me. So no, I'm not memeing on this submitter. This isn't a proper SC88 sound font. No, this is standard Windows synthesizer. Basado. Right, but I will fast forward any non-skip dialogue.
Always listen to MIDI on USD.
What? I didn't understand you there.
I always listen to MIDI when playing USD.
Uh, Usually I listen to WAV, but in this case I have MIDI enabled because WAV doesn't work.
That's sad. At least you don't have to hear the weird trumpets.
Uh, there are some things that are far more meme than just than the trumpets when you're using MIDI with the default synthesizer. Uh, the start of stage 5 boss theme That's a meme.
I think PCB or even more IN are more limit about this, or even POV.
Uh, I feel like the newer the game, the worse the MIDI is. Like EOSD MIDI sounds sort of acceptable with any sound font I've tried, but once you get to IN MIDI, if you don't use the SC88 Pro sound font or don't route the MIDI through an SC88 Pro VST or don't have an actual SC88 Pro, it sounds bad. Like, it just sounds bad. Though I've heard that Zune MIDI tends to overload the synthesizer, so that's a gamer moment. Yeah, the start of stage 5 sounds like the trumpets are absolutely dying. Like, yeah, is this what it sounds like when you murder a trumpet player?
Hmm.
You probably won't hear it, but chat will.
But it's been a year, so I don't remember quite well. I could open it.
Yeah, that's okay.
First time I played was like hard attempts. Like my first try with Marissa Be Clear, which was pretty intense for that bet. Another bet with Mr. Kanasan.
Alright, I do have one mod that I have statically installed into my EOSD, and that is that there are no BGM titles. This is just a music note. This is not an assembly mod. This is just a mod in the .std. That was unfortunate, but yeah, that the fact that there are no music titles, that's a mod in the .std files, which also control the backgrounds. But I did make an assembly hack that removes that completely removes the BGM title, not even having the music note. Book.
But in
My game
PUBG,
froze because it deselected itself.
yes, you cannot itself. That's that's interesting.
Yeah, you books cap. Let's go. I did not expect that. Green book. Guys, spam your green book emotes. Spliced replay. Thing is,
Is
splicing a replay would be possible, theoretically, but it would also be possible to catch if a replay is spliced. The game froze as soon as the replay reached books. Yeah, because the window deselected itself, and when you deselect old engine Touhou games, they just pause themselves. But the music keeps going, which is the reason why now the music is slightly desynced by like 2 seconds. And you know what? This deserves a run restart.
I think it only applies up to 8. I think 9 and 10 are fine.
Okay. Oh, by the
But
way, speaking of Touhou 9, could you check if there has been any progress on the new netcode?
I don't think so. I mean,
I mean,
I've,
I could make progress, but I'm kinda not determined to do that. Why did I even sign up for that?
and there's been no talk for a month now about this. At least
Great.
in the netcode topic.
No, it's just because I remembered it because you brought up PUFV.
Mm, well, Werner was speaking about trying some stuff, I think, because you might have, because I'm French, you might have been misread. But I think Werner was talking about trying some stuff with Linux and other, I guess, but because it was quite vague, so I don't know how much he worked on this, so maybe he should be the one to be asked about this.
Okay. Okay, so there should be a funny dodge here. I'm expecting a lot. Okay, that was funny. You are getting a certified kick. Have there even been misses so far? Like, at all? Because I didn't catch any. Lime Candy spell card. Pause jump. I mean, they could always just count the lives based on the score. But I don't know where all the score extents are, so I'd have to bring up Touhou Wiki for that, and it's gonna
There's
pause the
only
game.
one miss so far.
What?
There's one miss only for this run.
Okay.
If you were wondering, because you should have like so two with all four extends now because you got above 60 and the extend from stage 3, and there's only one extend remaining on stage 5.
Alright, thanks for looking it up.
I did not look up, but yeah, only one miss so far.
Okay.
And a nice cup in the end.
Yeah, it was nice. Looking at the score and how many extents the player should be having, using the Touhou Wiki as a reference is how I count misses on Hakure League as well. Wall fairies. I think it's just gonna be a left funny here. Yep, another left funny. But I didn't mention that there's gonna be a left funny here, so you're not getting a kick. Okay, this is a sprinkle system, by the way. For those that are not in on the memes on the official TRS lore. Also, nice time down. You're gonna have less spam that way. Right, so far this is still one miss. I gotta keep.
Two miss. Yeah.
Bruv! I told you I can jinx runs.
No. I mean, maybe earlier when I was not there, but
No, I said that the run was only on one miss, and right after that the player died.
oh yeah, but you said afterwards only that yes, I can jinx stuff, but not before. That's different. And because of this, we have 2 more miss.
Yeah, I said it afterwards because that's when I realized that I jinxed it. Sakuya's just watering the carpet to keep the dust down. That's something I could very well imagine Sakuya doing to clean.
It's true that stage 4 was very nice for being no miss, or 1 miss. I don't remember where the first miss was.
Yeah, the first miss might as well have been in stage 4, just not on books. Yeah, this makes up for the phenomenal stage 4. No, I'm giving you another kick for the phenomenal stage 4, even though you didn't ask for it.
Yikes. This is scary. Ooh, almost a backstab. The spell can be nasty with backstabs. 3 more miss.
I'm gonna be a bit more silent for a while.
I see. Oh, going right side. Usually people are more on the lefty. I know I'm more of a lefty myself for the beginning of any stage 6. And I said any because I've never played with a lunatic. At least for USD. Alright. Good one, not trying to do the safety, but doing this like a true person, a true STG person. Really nice, well done. I mean, it's not just POV. I play. I'm one of the gay fan games, and avoidance, barrage, like survival stuff are usually played on the left side. You don't see too often like people going to the right side to do this kind of survival too. The POV you can pretty much go anywhere because of how it's not fixed, but I mean usually people go to the left side. Even though for this stage it's kind of symmetrical, not counting for the first RNG part of the stage 6 section. So far a nice cap to begin with. 2 nice caps even. Oh no, it's just for 5,000, only 1 cap so far. This spell is readable, but since it goes all around, finding the space spot is kind of complicated for me. At least even in hard. So of course, usually what it's called to be the free time. Have a lot of time for placement and stuff. And I guess the Vampire Illusion Plus, because I don't know the name of those spells in Lunatic. Mm, yeah, the end was a wall incoming, so it was pretty nice RNG so far for this. Now the rain, nice dodge for the first part, usually the most complicated of them all, before the two targeting sections. Vampire Illusion? Okay, so it's a VI plus. Alright, so I think it's Scarlet Meister. I will go for this. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. I think you went more for damage, so and did not have time to go to the other side of this. So yeah,
Right, I can resume talking, but at a lower volume.
well, we got one more miss so far only on Scarlet Meister or Mick. I, I I mean the penultimate spell. It will be easier for me. And nothing on stage 6, aside from this. Oh yeah, no save spot on the Takuya spell
That's
as well,
based.
which is very nice.
So we're at 3 miss now and we're just have Scarlet and Soki left. I'm seeing some very good dodges there.
Yeah, it was kind of close. That last wave was a bit nasty. It was kind of closing in, but fortunately it was safe enough.
Close, but good.
Two more waves to go, and we're well done. One miss stage 6, it's really good, especially with Mick. It was unfortunate for that Mick got an early miss.
Yeah, good game. Right, so
Could have been a no miss stage 6. I believed.
right now, unfortunately, I forgot to group the SA runs together, uh, so that's why I'll have to launch SA a second time today. Right, this replay is from Hannes.
Stage
Great,
5 is just only Sakuya technically, so the
yeah.
stage was fine.
Uh, Hannes, great player, also great meme lord. He isn't there at the moment. Let's see what this is gonna be. Alright, that's the replay name. And as for skips to stage 3, we're just gonna put chat on screen and there we go. SA no bomb. A lot of gapping on stage 1. Like basically gapping for every restream. But I am looking forward to the replay after that, which is RNG patch. Right. Oh yeah, this is the way people do the mid boss in stage 2 without having to gap and still getting the life piece. Yeah, Rainbow A players have no idea how to restream. Skip to stage 3, so we show this. But I'm gonna do a bit of fast forwarding anyways. We're just gonna desync the music, but we're not. But we're only reset if it's desynced by 2 seconds, not if it's desynced by 20. Yeah, I'm just gonna be fast forwarding a bit because we usually skip past stage 3 or to the stage 3 boss. And I kinda wanna watch Ian RNG patch. This is the sort of meme thing that I'm into. Cat. Yeah, I'm kinda looking at my cat right now, which is right now in the corner of my room. Okay, good cap. Not shooting here, but shooting here. Okay, whatever the cat is up to, it's investigating the room. Right, now it's approaching me. Every time you don't cap with Rainbow, you're playing suboptimally. Unbased. So false. Basado. What is basado? Based in Spanish. Okay, gotta remember that word. Wait, now my cat is on me actually. Faster speed equals more dodges equal optimal play. Yes. I wonder if I can make the snoring hearable on stream. But what happened there? Those are standard routes. Right, get now. Now I can't reach my mouse. Yep, area where my mouse is not taken up by cat. Hmm. But I'll have to reach my mouse in some way. Cat enjoyer. You know, this is fitting to the stage actually, because we have cat in there. Right. So we've seen all of that before in this stream. Just standard stage 4. Sure, it was toned down a little because we were watching a hard replay last time. I'm gonna put the cat behind the screen. Yeah, now the cat is in its usual spot, behind the screen. And it's walking out. Yeah, the cat really wants to be in front of the screen. I accidentally skipped that non-spell because I wanted to skip dialogue. But yeah, with the cat lined up like that, I can live with that. I can still move my mouse. And I have my keyboard. Right, I'm just gonna put my mouse pad. And there we go. Can use my PC with my cat in front of my screen. Right, we're at 17 viewers. Yeah, that's has been the average viewer amount for this stream. Still not amazing. Easy salary spell, perhaps. Though it's a Yukari spell. Those are Yukari spells. Though I'm not sure when Yukari uses this one or the previous one. I'm not sure I've seen. I'm not sure I've seen Border of Boab as well in PCB. Either that or I have absolutely no memory of what PCB Phantasm Stage even is. Safe spot. Right, if Guy was watching, this would be a cringe moment. Just moving in the safe spot. Now that's a bit of a flex. Okay, that might be base, but I think if Guy were here, he would still call it cringe. Okay, Bijon is still here.
Yes. I am still here. I would say that this spell seems easier to do than the version in STV because of the screen size. It's a bit bigger, so and I think you have more space to dodge through.
Alright, STB is a thing that Yukari might have appeared in. So maybe these spells that I don't recognize from Phantasm Stage are just in STB spells.
It might be something from PCB too.
Yeah, but I personally don't recognize any of Satori's BD is from PCB Phantasm. I am not sure what BD. What was that death? Really? What was that death? I almost thought my replay desynced at that point, but no. But yeah, Hannes is the kind of guy you just leave it in. To be proud of it too. And I think that's good. No, he's on route.
Real life so
Hold
far is
on,
pretty good.
hold on. This Teiwi Inaba person. Well, no, I don't think that's Hannes. Nice time down. Less popcorn section. Yeah, last. Alright, catwalk time. Good death. Cat cap, no way. It was free. But anyways, popcorn time. Popcorn cap. But like, this is gonna be a gap. See? I knew this was gonna be a gap. And if it wasn't a gap, it would have been a spin. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
catwalk
not
is
about
this
spinning.
sort of spell that can either gift you a pattern or just kill you. You just have to practice it. These days, Gastari doesn't consistently cap it, but at least will always know what went wrong when dying to catwalk.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's learnable.
predictable.
So it's learnable in the sense that uh, you can uh, save strat. Nice. It's learnable in the sense that you can figure out. You can that after a while you just know when you die to it, why you die to it. Still a hard spell. Also, I wanted to skip that dialogue and I realized I didn't have the window selected. Where because you did the safe strat, the fairies now spawn like that, which is a much nicer pattern. Honestly, the safe strat looks like something Zune intended, because when you don't do it, there are additional bullets that don't spawn when you're close enough. And doing this spell like that is something I think Zune also intended. But I can't really know for sure if I don't get Zune's, I think, 4 miss no bomb that he got in this game. Honestly, if I ever get my hands on Zune's 4 miss no bomb, or I think it was a 2 miss no bomb, I think it should be showcased on TRS.
Yeah, you cannot get yet the his replays in those games, or like in the demo plays, I guess, or it's different.
Yeah, as far as we know, Zune got that in this game. But we have no replay of it, so if anybody has it, then submit it to TRS. Literally, we would showcase the Zune replay. Obviously, we couldn't prove if it really is a Zune replay, if it doesn't say something like debug in the version. But considering how far Touhou hacking has come, it might as well be something that people can fake. Not sure how though. There are two programs out there that can decrypt Zune replays. There's this there's this really old Touhou replay tool, and based off its code, Rabbit Dog added replay splits to his replay manager, which requires decrypting the replay. And the encryption and compression algorithm has been known for a while. Like, like it has been known since 2009, the exact algorithm that's been used for all encryption and compression. The compression is just LZSS. It's just a common compression algorithm, but encryption is something Zune wrote himself. It's XOR-based encryption, and it also does some block shifting, so it takes data, so it splits them into blocks and shifts those blocks around. So the decryption function has to arrange them back. And it also has to XOR to perform an XOR operation with all the bytes with the supplied key, which is 1 byte by the way. So there are only 255 possible keys. Actually, there's a bit extra to the key. Like, you need to know more than just the key. You need to know extra stuff. So, brute forcing zone encryption isn't as simple as brute forcing
Hmm.
255 different bytes. That's a desync.
Yeah, it seems so. Yeah, it's a desync. Mm.
Am I just not allowed to fast forward on this dialogue? Right, seems to be the case.
I think you can. I remember that it desynced only if a replay plays on stage 6, but if you play it from before, even if you fast forward, it should not be affecting anything.
Alright, don't fast forward that dialogue. I think he didn't skip that dialogue just to piss people off, knowing that people cannot fast forward that if they don't want to replay these to desync. Cursed Replay Showcase. Right, you have been around for that Anko replay. Right, so don't fast forward this. Next stage. Right, then we fast forward this. Speaking of last time I hosted the TRS, I fast forwarded through an entire replay because it was a replay from Rabbit where he literally set up a macro to press left and right repeatedly, and he just left it running and just walked away because there's a card in this game where on the frame you start moving, you are invincible. So if you just still
I think, yeah.
desyncs,
Mm,
dude. I think I'm just unable to show stage 6. Like, at all. I'll have to investigate that. But until then, I'm just gonna uh, start Imperishable Night and we'll watch some RNG patch. Right. I have a score file in IN. That surprises me. IN. The player is. Alright, this is a video, so I don't even need to run the game. Yeah, because this is a mod. Right, I have a browser capture from last time. Right, so IN Gageku. Extra survival, shot type, border, Norder. Yeah, this TRS is sponsored by Norder VPN. Right. Hide that, show that. This is still from last time. Okay, and just position that and make it bigger. Right, interact, pause, and make it quieter. Right, we'll be watching the whole thing. No skips. While this is playing, I'm gonna read the comment. The comment just says no. Oh, there was a choke and subson on the last replay and I didn't even get to see it because it desynced. Bruh.
More these things.
The last replay it completely desynced. And according to the comment, there's a choke on subson and I didn't get to see it because the replay desynced.
That's bothering.
That's mildly infuriating.
We don't even know if it was successful or not.
Uh, it was successful. You could tell, but you could tell by the replay screen if the replay was successful or not. Also, I think my microphone might have an issue where it echoes where the audio input echoes what's playing through the audio output. Also, I should probably watch that video to see the meme shit. Oh yeah, this spell is an absolute meme with the RNG patch. Like, you just cannot do it if you're not Taz. And that spell is also a total meme. Yeah, this is the RNG patch experience.
Feels like you could get a safe spot if you go towards Kane.
No, but here's the thing. Every bullet is completely randomly fired.
Yeah, but you have still the cancellation stuff that happens in the end.
Yeah.
So at the beginning you can get you could get quote unquote a safe spot, but then I think they go a bit further, maybe at that point it will be a bit more complicated for this.
Okay, and here's another thing about the RNG patch. It has its own random function, and it only gets the one random seed from Zoon's random number generator, and then it just passes that seed to its own better random number generator. Because Zoon's RNG is actually really, really bad. Like, it can form patterns, right? And you can only reach like about 65,335 out of about 4.2 billion numbers. So there are 4.2 billion possible numbers, but of those, Zoon's are random number generator can only get like 65,335. No, 36.
I think it's more 2 to the 32,
Yeah,
something like this.
yeah, there are 2 to the 32 possible random numbers, but Zoom's random number generator can only ever achieve 2 to the 16 of them.
That's about right, yeah.
Yeah, because Zoom uses a 16-bit number to generate a 32-bit number.
Do you think it do you think it does it as well with a 64-bit era? If there are even 64-bit games at that point?
I don't think Zoom will be alive for long enough where he'll have to make a game 64-bit, so I think Touhou games are just gonna be 32-bit forever.
So even is like 32.
Yeah, is 32-bit. Also, these phoenixes are completely messed up as a result of RNG, but everything else mostly looks the same, so this spell is it actually looks like it's easier.
Who
Oh
knows
yeah,
since technically
oh yeah, the trails they leave, they're randomized, so it's actually harder because of those. But if that wasn't the case, the spell would actually be easier.
well, since Cave is planning to do a shmup, a Toho shmup.
Oh look, it's Slow Eternal Meek. No, they never said that they were gonna do a shmup. They just said that they have borrowed the rights to the Touhou IP so they can make an official Touhou world, but it's probably gonna be gacha. Don't expect a
Those cave don't do shmup games anymore.
Modern. Seems like it.
I was wondering about this. Like, it doesn't seem they've made many games for like a few years now.
Yeah. Yeah, but people are saying that this is probably gonna be a gotcha. Oh look, it's me again, but also slow and even denser now.
It feels like much easier stuff. Like nuns aren't too hard in general.
Yeah, the
But
nons look really easy.
okay, this is fun.
This looks like a lot of fun actually.
Oh, that's sad.
Good death bomb. There was the Waka for survival. Yeah, it kinda looked like it. Honest man's death. Yeah, yeah. This is impossible. Can only be tasked. And he's just standing still and doing it. What? Honest death.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Do
if he moves, he's dead, pretty much. I thought you did not have to move with the laser to be able to pass through.
you have to move through the laser if it's not on the halfway point yet.
Oh, so he was over the halfway point. I see.
Yeah, he was at the halfway point.
Damn.
Wings of Death pretty soon. But he got pretty lucky that he could survive Honest Man's death for so long by just standing still.
Mm. Oh, so all three are random. Oh, that's it was close.
Uh, have we reached Rings of Death yet? No, they're
Mm,
coming up.
it, I think it's the next none.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Rings of Death. It's another I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, it's like you have three slow and three fast that comes.
I'm not
But
even sure what the spell is supposed to be. It just looks fun, modded to be like this.
it's a bit more drag instead of being straightforward.
Yeah, might be Phoenix Tail. I don't remember the order of the spells.
It's the tail. Like you have all the barrage of fire that comes.
But yeah. Oh yeah, this looks like Rings of Death. Looks fun, to be honest. But yeah, there's a static dat version of this, so might test it. Because I know how to use Hourglass. But another thing, I'm glad to see people play with RNG patch, seeing as the hype around them kind of died down. But RNG patch can actually be fun sometimes.
It's kind of hard to be able to make something that's random and fair to play. So
No, RNG patch doesn't try to be fair, just random. But they can be fun at some points actually.
yeah, but I mean more like you implement some sort of control for the randomness. Like for example, you have that spell that's quite funny. That's the survival spell that is quite funny to
Yeah,
do
the
because of how it works. But
get a
like you have those that I think
Phoenix.
it's Honest Man's Death. For example, this one needs a bit more control to be fun with RNG patch for X.
Yeah.
because it's nice and all, but if you make something that's impossible to do, it's not that interesting. So it may be why people maybe turn down on playing with those kind of patches.
Yeah. But I remember when it came out, is everyone was playing it. Same thing also happened with the Touhou 17 April Fool's patch. Speaking of that patch, I think I could. These days I could consistently first try the Touhou 17 April Fool's patch because I've played Undertale recently quite a bit.
Good job, good job. Even the lines that are going towards the center don't go necessarily too far in as well.
Yeah, this was the last replay. Uh, thanks everyone for watching. This is a good recommendation, by the way. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been a good TRS, and GG to the player. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you on Saturday.